Hi guys, welcome back to Step Into the Unknown. I'm going to be doing a collective reading for somebody out there. And we're going to get right on it. I did do some meditating. I got someone here wants to have some sort of a victory. This energy could have made an offer to possibly 3 people. I feel like we do have a king and a queen power couple here, and I feel like somebody's other half feels like someone here could be sneaking around to see other people. I feel like this was causing this energy to feel very much alone. This energy could be a twin flame. They may not feel abundant. They could be going to school for their GED, or they could only have a GED. And I'm getting the letter D. So that's what I got with that. For the Oracle cards that we got, we do have the Death card coming out. So you could be dealing with Scorpio, or you could be dealing with someone here that's going through transformation. So I'm going to read up on this card just a little bit because I don't use these cards hardly that much. So just gives us a little bit more insight. It says you are transcending. Death is inevitable, and when you have pulled the Death card, it is a sign that you have come to an ending, and so a new beginning. Now is the time to move on to bigger and better things. Where you are now is too small for your energy. You've outgrown your situation and must let go with compassion, gratitude, and optimism. Even if it feels painful at first, you may already feel the pull to something greater. This is a sign that many new paths and opportunities are available to you. So someone here is going to be going through great transformation, And transformation, we all know, isn't easy, right? Especially if we have to leave our past loved ones behind, or our past friends behind. Especially if we're moving to a new location for a job or whatever this is. So somebody here is going through death and rebirth coming in. Your animal oracle you have is the horse. So someone's totem animal could be the horse. They could collect him. They could have horses, could be on a horse ranch or whatever here. But we have the horse coming in. So if you're seeing horses on TV or you have a horse or whatever, there's a reason for that, right? Let's see here. The horse, momentum, freedom, expansion, energy, and force. It says a horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina, exercise, and mental focus, meditation are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. When in balance, achieves anything and never gives up. When out of balance, runs away and feels weak. To bring into balance, strength training, it says. So we're going to get these cards shuffled up and see what's cracking for the collective. Hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend and hopefully some good weather. It's pouring out here. But we need the rain anyway. We've had quite a bit of hot weather, so. Alrighty. The overall energy for this reading is the 8 of Swords. So somebody here could be keeping themselves mentally hostage. Possibly about a situation they're in. And, what will happen if they leave? What will happen if they stay? You know what I mean? Someone here is keeping themselves mentally hostage. So Spirit, what's coming in for the collective? What do they need to see? This would be in July, so first couple of weeks of July at least. All right. Yeah, we got someone here that's holding back on their wish fulfillment, and I feel like it could be, a water sign here that's holding back. I feel like someone here could have temptation to possibly have some sort of commitment with someone, whether it's a live-in situation, it's an engagement, it's a get-together, whatever this is. Someone here has a temptation to to have some sort of connection with someone when it comes to that, but there's burdens here. So someone here is going to be holding back on their wish fulfillment with the Four of Pentacles coming in. We do have Capricorn coming in with temptation. So this energy could have Capricorn in their chart, or this energy could have, they could have addictions. They could be codependent, they could be dependent on someone else, So we have someone here that has some sort of temptation here to possibly have some sort of commitment with someone here, but they're feeling burdened with the Ten of Wands. We do have the Star. We have the Prince of Cups coming in. So we have a water sign here. And we have the Four of Wands coming in at the bottom. Yeah, somebody here's been holding back on having a new beginning here for quite a while, I feel like. I feel like someone here is trying to make sure, that the person that they're pursuing is compatible with them, that they want the same things, they have the same goals. So someone here right now is just trying to hold back on that, possibly trying to get to know somebody's, what they like about them, what they dislike about them. I feel like someone here could be trying to take their time when it comes to love, with the Ace of Cups coming in. So somebody here does have that temptation, but they're trying to hold back. They could be protecting their heart. Somebody here could have been hurt before. Most of us have, right? So someone here is just holding back. They're trying to get to know someone. But I feel like someone here is trying to manifest better for themselves, but they're feeling burdened. And they know that they need to make important decisions here, So, what is the challenge for the collective? The challenge is, I feel like, if someone here is trying to get some sort of balance in their life. They could be trying to balance things out. They could be trying to, they could be living at a distance, but they feel like that someone here could share, not just responsibilities where they live, but they may go see someone, you know what I mean? They may go see a twin flame here, and they have to, balance things out between where they're living and maybe where they're staying, you know what I mean? Or you could be dealing with a Libra here, but someone here is trying to balance those scales. Maybe someone here is saying, you come up this weekend and, next weekend I'll come down to your place, you know what I mean? And it could be because distance is a factor. And this could be with a twin flame here. There could be a fire sign coming in, though they could have fire in their chart. Yeah. I feel like somebody here could be trying to heal from a situation. I feel like someone here could have had, a commitment here with someone else here not long ago. And they're still healing from this. And this energy here that's feeling lonely and left out in the cold here could live at a distance. So they're trying to balance things out with the Three of Wands and the King of Wands coming in. Yeah, because someone here has a wish fulfillment, and I feel like they want everything to be fair. They want everything to be balanced out right and be fair for all involved. And I feel like it has to do with this water sign that could have fire in their chart when it comes to commitment. I feel like someone here wants to make sure that both people here are ready to go through this transformation, because it's going to be a change, right? From, you could have somebody here that's been single for a while, and then, they're going to be going into a relationship here. So someone here is really looking at this commitment and knowing that they're going to have to make a lot of changes in their life. They're going to have to go through that transformation. We could have two water signs here as well. One could be younger, one could be older here, and wanting some sort of commitment as well. So what is the root of this? Yeah, the root of this is all about wish fulfillment here. This could be self-indulging as well. Maybe, when someone here, they go out together and they have a few drinks, someone here may, they say when you drink, you kind of show your true colors, right? Somebody here might be seeing someone's true colors. This is also wish fulfillment. This is the root of this. Someone here trying to hold back. They're very tempted but they're feeling burdened here as well. Yeah, I feel like we get a Cancer here that's wanting to take action, possibly towards this energy that lives at a distance here when it comes to wish fulfillment, but there may be a missed opportunity here with the Four of Cups. Because somebody here, it could be, feeling like you got one energy that wants to go quick and the other one wants to take their time. And somebody here may get tired of waiting, when it comes to having that new beginning. Having liftoff when it comes to love, right? So what is Crown in this reading? Yeah, what's Crown in this reading is someone here that's single, is a Pringle, independently owned and operated here, is closing out cycles left and right here with the world. Endings bring new beginnings here, so this is what's Crown in the reading. But it's someone here that's single here is trying to leave, I feel like, the past in the past. You know what I mean? If they're trying to end old cycles, somebody here may not be, wanting to repeat cycles with something else that they just left. Yeah, I feel like someone here had to really have some heavy thought, as to whether they wanted to reconcile a situation or they just wanted to move on. And I feel like somebody here decided to move on here that was single, like created a cycle to end, Yeah, it was challenging, I feel like, to go through this ending. Because I feel like somebody here really wanted to have a new beginning. They were ready. They felt like they were ready for this. They're ready to settle down. They're ready to, have a family, whatever here. Somebody here felt like they were really ready for it, but I feel like someone here felt like there was too much contemplation and it was taking too much time. So what was in the past for the collective? Past for the collective. Yeah, we have the Seven of Swords here in the past. So somebody here could have felt like someone here wasn't being, legit with them, and this is why someone decided to move on. Somebody here felt like somebody here wasn't being truthful. They were acting sneaky. They could have been hiding their phone, shutting the silence in their phone. If somebody was on their phone or their laptop and the other person came by, they would close it, shut it down. Somebody here in the past felt like somebody was being sneaky. And this is why someone here moved on from a commitment with the Four of Wands and the Six of Swords in the past. I feel like someone was being truthful with them. Yeah, I feel like we have a fire sign Leo coming in that was keeping themselves mentally trapped here about walking away from the situation in the past. But somebody here, I feel like their intuition here was telling them that you can do better than this. This energy is not being legit with you. With the Sun, the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Cups coming in. So what is in the near future for the collective coming in? Wow, quite a few that time. Yeah, I feel like we get a fire sign here that's not happy in the near future here. Because I feel like someone here is feeling like someone here could be given to two, or there's not enough give and take. And they could be working with another energy. Someone here feels like they're not the only... they feel like somebody's got someone on the side, or their intuition is telling them so. We do have a Page of Wands that's coming in. They're not happy about the situation here. Yeah, they're feeling like we get a Queen of Pentacles here. They're feeling like someone here is breadcrumbing too. There's not enough give and take. Children could be a factor as well. Sorry about the camera, guys. And they're also feeling like someone here could be working with the water sign as well here with the Eight of Pentacles. Someone here could be working, on things with a water sign, trying to get something off the ground here. And I feel like this is going to create fighting here because someone here has been looking at progress with a situation. And then maybe this is why there's no growth here, because someone here feels like someone here is given, to someone else here, or they haven't got over someone else, or whatever. We have the Five of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Princess of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles coming in. Yeah, and it's going to make this fire sign in the near future feel betrayed here, because this Queen here could have taken action, towards someone else here, and was trying to have the strength here to work on things with someone else. And I feel like this is going to create fighting, because I feel like someone here has gone through a lot of transformation, could be dealing with a Scorpio. Someone here has already given a lot, they've given up a lot for someone else here, and now someone else is going towards something else. You know what I mean? I feel like this is going to create fighting. How does this energy see the situation? Somebody here has had to give up a lot, possibly move and paid a lot to have all these, different changes and stuff. And now somebody here is going towards someone else, How does this energy see this? They're seeing this, that somebody here has had a victory here with, with basically juggling too, and it's possibly been going on for a while now. And this energy may have not realized it until, just recently here. Someone's had a victory with this. So now someone here has got to make some sort of a judgment call here that's still healing from a situation as to whether they're wanting to reconcile with this energy or what they're going to do next here, because someone here has had to go through a lot of changes to be where they are now with the Six of Wands and the Four of Swords. Yeah. I feel like somebody here just had a missed opportunity. It took all their strength to move on from that. And now someone here is dealing with three people here because someone here has been juggling. They've had some sort of victory with this. And now someone here that's not healed from a situation is going to have to make a judgment call. I've gone through so much to get here. Can I afford to do this again? Can I afford to move? Someone here that's looking at this is feeling lonely. They're feeling left out in the cold. I went through all this for you and to do this for us so we can, we could have this together and stuff. And I can't, I've spent all the money. I've got to, build my account back up again before I can actually do anything. Someone here is feeling lonely and left out. And it's from this energy that lives at a distance. See, somebody here that lives at a distance, I feel like, hasn't healed from the situation here. So they've been basically planned, you know what I mean? And someone here, I feel like, hasn't seen this because they're not around them all the time, Somebody else here has been focusing on finances and family, and they, and just, thinking, well, I can't think about them all the time. I got my life down here, you know what I mean? But I feel like, what are they giving me was when the cat's away, the mice will play, you know what I mean? Scenario. How does friends and family see this? Friends and family, how do they see this for the collective? They're seeing this energy here has been manifesting, possibly making some sort of offer, just a small offer here. This is what friends and family, and they're causing a lot of pain here. Heartbreak, third-party situation with someone here that likes things traditional. Now, this is, the goddess that's coming in here is all about, they watch over women, and they also, they're a protector here as well. And so they like this energy here that's very traditional, likes things traditional. Maybe, when they date someone, they like to go by the book. It could be old-fashioned where, they like to be courted, for a while or something. Someone here that's very traditional about the way things are done here. This is what friends and family are seeing. Someone here may have a very big belief on, just being friends first before anything happens. Someone here is old-fashioned, I feel like. This energy is feeling, feeling betrayed here. They're feeling heartbroken because someone here took action towards their Ten of Cups. This is what friends and family are seeing. So we got the Prince of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Ten of Cups coming in. Yeah, we got a Queen of Cups here that's trying to manifest. Possibly having, positive movement forward. They wanted positive movement forward here. But they wanted things traditional. They didn't want to do like the norm of, most young people today. They get to know you for a couple of days and then boom, they're in a relationship. You know what I mean? Somebody here wanted to take their time to have that positive movement forward. And I feel like someone took action and made an offer towards someone else, and somebody didn't see it coming here with a moon. They didn't see this coming. Yeah. And it's because someone here couldn't make up their mind who they really wanted to be with, Yeah. Got that King of Pentacles that's wanting to come out. So you could be dealing with a Taurus here that's living at a distance from you, that's financially stable. This is in the hopes and fears coming in. Yeah, I feel like you could have made a lot of sacrifices here, collective. Even when it comes to finances and family here. I feel like family were even possibly telling you that this is too fast, it's too quick. You don't know what they're doing, way up there while you're way down here. And I feel like somebody tried to suppress that, you know what I mean, by making all these, sacrifices. For this energy that lives at a distance. Yeah, it had to do with commitment here, and somebody here's been juggling like they work for the circus, right? Yeah, someone here's trying to reconcile with someone from their past, and there's challenges with that. So what is the outcome? What is the outcome of this situation, Spirit? The outcome of this. Yeah, I feel like someone here is going to be feeling very hurt here when it comes to love. Right now, someone here is focusing on the negative of the situation here. Yeah, could be dealing with a Scorpio here, but someone here is wanting to take action, to have communication here about decisions that need to be made. And I feel like someone here is just going to walk away here because they can't get off the negative of the situation when it comes to love, Somebody here, I feel like it's really hurt something. It came in quick and it was unexpected, I feel like. I feel like someone felt like things weren't fair. Things weren't fair here. There was a betrayal when it came to wish fulfillment. Yeah, this had to do with marriage, home, commitment, stability, living situation even here. Someone here is trying to have the strength to move on from this. Somebody's got third-party situation going on here. So, it's sad to say. I'm not saying everybody does that, but it seems to be quite frequent that, at least with the readings I have been doing and stuff, I mean, I'm getting it quite often, a lot. And Three of Swords ain't always cheating either, you know what I mean? But when you get the Three of Pentacles come in, it pretty much tells you what's going on there. But there's something that's causing some sort of pain here, and it's because somebody here's got a third wheel in the mix. So we're going to do some clarifying and see what else we can get. If it's not your situation, don't make it be. For the ones that you are going through this out there, then it will possibly resonate with you. So, clarify the Four of Pentacles, Temptation, and the Ten of Wands. Alright, we have got the Ace of Pentacles here. So someone here is holding back from making an offer. Somebody here likes to take their time. They like to be traditional. They could be old-fashioned. They could be older. Or there's just someone here likes to take time to get to know somebody before they make an offer. This energy is going to hold back. Hold them back from doing this. And I feel like somebody here could be encouraging someone here that's from a family dynamic. Don't jump too quick. Don't do this too quick because you'll get nailed, you know. Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of messages back and forth, possibly here. And I feel like, you know, maybe this other energy, you know, may be agreeing with this energy. You know, yes, we should take it slow, but really, in reality, they're in their head about it, you know. They're in their head about, you know, this, why does it have to take so long? You know what I mean? And I feel like someone here is trying to get balance here. They're trying to balance things out here. I feel like someone here is getting messages left and right. Yeah. I feel like someone here is taking action here. We get two water signs, one younger, one older. Someone here is taking action, possibly towards a younger water sign. Water sign. I feel like someone here is giving someone, you know, constructive criticism. Take your time. Don't rush into this, you know. Because I feel like someone here is worried that, you know, this temptation or whatever this is that they want, whether it's a commitment or whatever, somebody here is worried that something's going to slip away, you know, with this Five of Cups here coming in. And I feel like somebody's, you know, I want to take my time, but I don't want to take too much time. I mean, you know, we're not back in the, you know, in the olden days here, but I feel like family here is really trying to get somebody to, you know, take their time with this situation. Because I feel like someone here wants to take swift action and possibly jump right in with someone here, and somebody here is already feeling burdened by doing this. You know, if I move too fast, then I could get nailed, you know. So someone here is not so sure this is a grand idea. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like somebody here has been ready for quite a while, you know, to get things started here, and it's because they're feeling lonely and left out, you know. And I feel like someone from someone's past here, it hasn't healed yet. They haven't healed from a cycle that ended. So I feel like this is why family is saying, chill out, take your time, don't rush. This energy just got over a relationship. You know, you're gonna, if you do, I feel like it's not gonna end well. Clarify justice and the Two of Cups is a challenge. Yeah, we have the High Priestess coming in. Cancer, Pisces energy here. So, and I feel like you could be dealing with someone from your past coming back in here. They're still healing from a situation, but I feel like they're fighting for a victory for all they're worth here. They want a victory here with this High Priestess. They're trying to balance things out. They're trying to make things fair. You know what I mean? There's twin flame coming in with a High Priestess coming in. Someone that's also known as a secret keeper. They could also be highly intuitive. And someone here I feel like it's wanting to fix things. And I feel like this isn't the first rodeo with this energy. You know? Yeah, someone here's feeling very alone from your past. But they're still not healed, but they're willing to come in and fight for a victory with this energy. Someone here is wanting someone here, I feel like from someone's past. Yeah, they want this energy to take that leap of faith. Don't think anything about it. Put the past in the past. Let's try this again, you know. Yeah, but I feel like somebody here feels like, you know, maybe in the past somebody here pulled the wool over someone's eyes, you know. And they're not willing, it's like once bitten, twice shy, you know. Yeah, because there was a cycle that ended. There was a cycle that ended with that. Yeah. So clarify this Nine of Cups is the root of this. Hold on a minute, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Alright, so clarify this Nine of Cups here. So what is what's the intentions of this person, this energy, or the collective? What's their intentions with this Nine of Cups? What's their intentions with this energy? For the collective. Keep shoving it back in there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Your intentions, I feel like, is because they do have a wish fulfillment, is to come in quick with this Queen of Swords. Someone here is taking swift action to come right in quickly here, for I feel like someone here has a chance to change their mind. They could be coming in and saying, I'm sorry about the way things, went down before or whatever here, but I'm a changed person. I'm a changed man. I'm a changed woman. You know what I mean? And things are not going to be the same as they was before. I'm more financially stable now. My family's grown up. This is the root of this. This is why someone's coming in, but they're taking swift action. This energy single as a Pringle. They're coming in. This is a root. Coming in swift. They're already feeling burdened, though, because they're feeling like someone here could be feeling resistant to them. Because, like I said, somebody here is old school. You know what I mean? They like to do things traditional, And so they're kind of nervous about that, I feel like. You could be dealing with a Taurus coming in that's, financially stable. I feel like this energy has made an offer here, possibly once before even, and because they have a wish fulfillment here. Someone keeps walking away from this energy. So they're nervous. They're going to be nervous coming in here. Clarify the world, Crown in the reading. And I feel like it's because somebody here has played one too many games in the past. Or the Seven of Swords, that's why. Someone here is not quick to jump at all. Maybe they was in the past, and maybe that's why they got nailed. But someone's not quick to jump now, Feel like somebody here has learned their lesson well, Nothing really good comes from not, taking your time and jumping into things too quickly. Yeah. We have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands coming in. So we have a Taurus and a fire sign here. Leo coming in. There was a cycle here that's going to end or has ended already, because someone here feels like someone here is being secretive with them. King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands coming in, clarifying the world. Yeah. Yeah, see this energy here, this energy that's financially stable, is all gung-ho on coming in and just jumping right back to where things, basically want to start off where things left off. And this energy here is like, I already know what I already know what you're about. Someone here is not willing to take this again, I feel like. Yeah, this energy here that's wanting to take that leap of faith could be very conceited as well. They could be very manipulative as well. They're trying to come in and take that leap of faith. That this energy feels like someone here isn't being truthful with them, with the moon coming in, things that you don't see. And this energy could have had to go through a lot of transformation. They may have had to go back to school. They could have had to start from scratch. Scorpio coming in, taking on this King of Pentacles energy here. I feel like this Queen of Wands feels like somebody here is trying to throw the wool over their eyes with the Seven of Swords again. They're trying to pull another fast one. I feel like someone here has wish fulfillment to have positive movement forward. But they're not trusting this energy. Clarify this Prince of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords for the near future. Yeah, we got 3 people here in the mix with the 3 of Pentacles in the near future. So we either have 3 people that need to collaborate together as a team and they're not, or we have just 3 people here. And it looks like somebody here made an offer to more than one person, and it could have caused fighting. Yeah, they came into union possibly with 3 people. With 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups coming in. Yeah, and we've also got a King of Swords, Aquarius here coming in. So somebody here could have spoke their truth here. They could have spoke their truth to 3 different people, you know, when they came into union. This is what I expect. You know, they could have, you know, met up with a young fire sign. And now someone here is, yeah, they're breadcrumbing too here. And they're looking at progress with this situation. There's going to be some sort of missed opportunity here. 6 of Wands, 4 of Swords. I feel like someone here is just looking at the victory. You know, that somebody here maybe this is what this energy was intuitively seeing. That this energy here was like a wolf in sheep's clothing. You know, here they come back again for round 2, round 3, right? You know, someone here that's wanting a victory here that is not healed. And they're trying to fight for it with the 5 of Swords. But the thing is somebody here is gone. I feel like somebody here has gone in and made an offer to all 3 people and used the same tactic with all 3 energies. Yeah. Now, someone here wants to reconcile. You know, but I feel like they have offered this to 3 people and they've used the same thing. You know, they want a victory. Yeah, they're feeling conflicted here. And, you know, because someone here feels like someone's being secretive, which it kind of looks that way, right? So, you know, I feel like someone's getting an epiphany about this energy that wanted to come in real quickly here, that, you know, possibly was in their head here about, you know, balancing things out now, was at a crossroads, you know, thinking, well, maybe I should have done things differently, or, you know, I didn't realize I didn't realize maybe all 3 people would accept my invitation. You know, this is going to create fighting. Clarify the Magician, the Tradition, and the Prince of Swords. This is how friends and family see the situation for the collective. They got a King of Wands coming in, manifesting here. They're manifesting love. And it's with somebody here that's old school. This energy is traditional. And this energy here that's wanting to take action here is getting some sort of an epiphany here about coming in quickly. Yeah. But I still feel like someone here has got somebody else in the picture. Clarify the Ace of Cups for the outcome. It's like, shame on you, fool me once, shame on, you know, shame on me, fool me twice. Somebody here, I feel like it's feeling this way. Yeah, we got Strength coming in, Leo coming in. Someone single as a Pringle, independently owned and operated, is feeling burdened here about love. And it's because someone here was coming in gung-ho and wanted that victory here is now feeling conflicted here because there's all kinds of secrets, lies, things you don't say. See, and it all has to do with love. Somebody here is, you know, I feel like someone here isn't going to go for this anymore, you know. Strength, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands coming in. Clarifying the Ace of Cups. So, yeah, someone here is now focusing on the negative of a situation. There's too many secrets with this energy. Yeah, there's conflict here, and it's because someone's been secretive. Someone here could have said they walked away from someone else, but they haven't healed yet. They haven't done the healing that they need. They made an offer to 3 people. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like someone here is gonna be on the hurting end of the stick here. You know what I mean? Once again, possibly if they looks like they're gonna try to maybe give this energy another chance, and they're gonna do it again with the Seven of Swords coming in. So use your intuition there, collective. If it resonates with you guys, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later.